7212 72nd Avenue North, number 217, which 77th Lane North. I'm sorry. I apologize. Were you going to address the board? Yeah. Okay. You are welcome to come up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yelena Kurdyumova, and the co-owner's name is Sergey Porada. It's a residential property at condo number 217 at 7212 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park. We strongly disagree with elevation by 2,500 of estimated market value for our condo. The condo is a part of Strawberry Commons Condominium Association. And growth of prices on condos and in Strawberry Commons Condominium Association condos is just the result of inflation in this country overall. There were no improvements of the condition of the property over the last year since previous estimated market was determined. No improvements, however, vice versa. The building structure became older. The water and electrical lines became older as well. Brooklyn Park Police Department informed us on February 28, 2024 about placement of a new level 3 predatory offender, Matthew Gregory Pengra, in Strawberry Commons Condominium Association. Previous predatory offender, Joshua John Lindskoog, illegally settled a year ago without registration on April 4, 2023 under our condo in Unit 7202, 72nd Lane North, which is being rented to another person on Section 8 housing program. And this person, Lindskoog, has been daily violating City Code 7207, animal defecation, and 9203.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. Could we,
I will proceed, excuse me.
No, 1 second. Could we refrain from naming other residents? I think I heard
He's not a resident, he legally lives there.
So he lives
and there is a case.
1 second, I don't want to have to cut off the mic. Just listen. If we could refrain from naming other people that we have personal issues with, that would be appreciated because we don't want to create an environment where
it isn't a personal issue anymore. There is a case, a criminal case.
That's fine.
In Minnesota court against him.
So this is not the forum for that. If you want to talk about value, or you want to talk about other things, but we're not going to talk about people's personal lives and go after their reputation. So if you could keep it limited to that, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
All these things I'm talking about determine the value. So this person, whom I just named, assaulted me 2 times, assaulted my husband 2 times, and now a criminal case number 27 CR-24-6282 is opened in Minnesota court. On September 6, 2003, on Strawberry Commons Hall grounds, murder was committed of a tenant from condo 7246. It appeared that this condo was used for methamphetamine production and was later in this September cleaned out by a special team. On January 9, 2024, garage number 128 belonging to condo 7178, 72nd Lane North was burned down. In this garage for many months in a row, people lived who were probably making drugs. As a result,
so we're going to give you another minute, and then we're going to.
I will take as many minutes as I need because you are interrupting me all the time.
You will get another minute, and then we'll have to cut you off. Generally, for public comment, we give 3 minutes. You're running past 3 minutes.
You are taking my minutes away from me.
We'll give you another minute, starting now. Thank you.
We officially informed the owner of management company, Adam Graff, on 11/9/23 about people living and sleeping in garage 128. He said that he knew this and didn't do anything about it. On December 28, 23, we officially, via email, informed the city manager and the city council and you, Mr. Mayor, about these people unlawfully and illegally living day and night in garage 128. And this garage was eventually burned down. And when firefighters were working, they damaged the doors of 8 adjacent garages. In the whole of building 7212, 72nd Lane North, where our condo is located, as a result of malpractice of the owner of the management company Adam Graf for several weeks from December 1923 till January 424, water was running down from the ceiling of the hallway, damaging the carpet and flooding condos located on the ground floor of 7182 building. The leak was stopped only in 17 days as the result of my constant complaints to the city manager. Home property tax increased by city assessor takes place when mayor and city
So
manager...
we're gonna have to stop there.
Then you will tell me what improvements occurred with Japanese companies after you and Mr. Manager visited Japan, for which this visit was paid with our taxpayers' money. What it brought? What improvements did we get for it?
So we're gonna give you another minute.
I asked you, I need your report. What improvements your visit to Japan at our expense brought to the city? And the price of estimated market value of our condo must be brought down to what it was last year, 71,400, and not more.
Brooklyn Park Mayor Winston received the appeal submitted by Yelena Kurdyumova and Sergey Porada to the Board of Appeals and Equalization of Brooklyn Park on April 8, 2024, before the commencement of the meeting. This appeal exposes the fact that due to malpractice of City Manager Jay Strobel, city staff overseen by the City Manager, Police Chiefs Craig N. and Mark Bruley, and Brooklyn Park City Council members, Strawberry Commons Condominium Association was turned into ghetto during the period from 2009 up till present. Common areas, lawns and sidewalks of Strawberry Commons Condominium Association are turned into off-leash dog park. Brooklyn Park City Codes 92.03 Restraint and 92.07 Animal Defecation are not enforced. Over the last 12 months in Strawberry Commons Condominium Association, a garage was burned down, and 8 adjacent garages were damaged by firefighters. A tenant was murdered on Strawberry Commons Condominium Association grounds. The condo in which he lived was used for methamphetamine production and was later cleaned by a special crew. Brooklyn Park Police Department placed the third predatory offender in Strawberry Commons HOA. The length of the statements of appellants was not limited by Brooklyn Park Appeals and Equalization Board. However, from the beginning of Yelena Kurdyumova's speech biased Mayor Winston in violation of the First Amendment many times interfered her in rude and abusive manner, trying to prevent Yelena Kurdyumova from exposing the examples of malpractice of the city manager, city staff, Police Chief Mark Bruley, and members of Brooklyn Park City Council. Biased Mayor Winston and City Manager Strobel to not want to admit the fact that as the result of their malpractice owners, mostly slumlords, in Strawberry Commons Condominium Association started urgently selling their condos in 2024, at the prices sometimes significantly lower than exaggerated estimated market value for 2025, requested by City Manager Strobel to use these budget funds for his future personal trips which do not bring any benefits to Brooklyn Park residents. All for sale. 7316 72nd Lane North Brooklyn Park, 858 square feet for $65,000. 7182 72nd Lane North Apartment 222, Brooklyn Park, 734 square feet for $45,000. 7182 72nd Lane North Apartment 221, Brooklyn Park, 734 square feet for $72,000. 7188 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park, 624 square feet for $58,000. 7246 72nd Lane North Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet for $72,000. 7268 72nd Lane North Apartment 347, Brooklyn Park, 710 square feet for $59,000. 7268 72nd Lane North, apartment 349, Brooklyn Park, 710 square feet for $59,000. 7212, 72nd Lane North, apartment 213, Brooklyn Park, 892 square feet for $75,000. 7212, 72nd Lane North, apartment 214, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet for $84,900. 7216, 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park, 640 square feet for $79,800. 7292, 72nd Lane North, apartment 242, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet for $79,000. 7292, 72nd Lane North, apartment 237, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet for $89,000. 7226, 72nd Lane North, apartment 208, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet for $80,000. 7336, 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park, 710 square feet for $85,000. 7306, 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park, 818 square feet for $99,900. Sold recently. 7182, 72nd Lane North, apartment 219, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet, sold for $55,000 on May 29, 2024. 7182, 72nd Lane North, apartment 223, Brooklyn Park, 900 square feet, sold for $75,500 on May 24, 2024. 7190, 72nd Lane North, Brooklyn Park, 633 square feet, sold for $49,000 on April 22, 2024.